Hello and welcome to this video. Today it is Lex's life vlog number 7, and in this video we kind of just go through a normal week in my life and all of the chaos that comes with it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that share button if you please, and turn on all notifications so you never miss an upload. There should be another vlog coming out next week, and season 3 of Racing Rundown premieres in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from the day that this is uploaded. So you got, or less than. No, 2 weeks, sorry, I lied. Regardless, I love you all. Make decisions and roll the intro. Turn around. I can't hear you.
Oh, I need to not gallop when I throw a football.
And I should probably throw better.
And I need to, she needs to not hit me in the kneecap, and I need
And
to
she
not,
needs to stop trying to, impale me.
I'm not, that sounds terrible.
Because you did. Because you literally,
No,
if I didn't move,
at her head,
then
that's
I
bad.
would be dead.
No, I disagree. Because
I agree.
I have a bruise on my knee because this lady.
And I would be dead if she did that if I hadn't
And that's,
ducked.
bad.
So.
Thank you for
Thank
our
you.
TED Talk.
Me teaching Yeji and Sarangini football hasn't gone well.
Well, it's like,
Trying to figure out where I'm gonna put y'all. Okay, what has happened since I last spoke to you? I woke up at I keep making this face and I don't know why. But I woke up at 5:40 this morning and couldn't fall back asleep. And so then I went downstairs, got my dog, said hi to my mom because my mom's leaving to go to Tejas to go see my sister. Just chilled for a while, and then I fell slightly back asleep for a little while. And then we go to school, okay? The French foreign exchange students are here, which exciting, right? No. No. They're Margot, the one that Sarangini is working with, I'm not sure the word for it, is very sweet, and she's very nice, but I could see her visibly cringe when I spoke French, so that was quite humbling. I knew I was bad at French, but this was an eye-opener. But there is also one guy, there's 4 girls, 1 guy. He is the most beautiful boy I've ever seen. He's 16, I think that's what I heard. Those are my glasses. He looks like Milo from Atlantis. And if you know, you know. So, I talked to the guy that I find cute in English today. He got a buzz cut, and I'm not sure. Frankly, it doesn't look that bad. I've realized my way of, connecting to people is through their friends. Weird, I know. But, whatever. I also met Miko's girlfriend. Very exciting. She's so sweet. I know she's good friends with Ian. And so I've known stories of her and things like that. Super sweet. She's also friends with Yeji. But yeah, I officially met her today. Talked to Miko for a bit. It was funny, he and his girlfriend were I don't know if she's comfortable with me saying her names. That's why I'm saying his girlfriend. Ian and Miko's girlfriend were in front of us, not wrestling, but hitting each other basically, and me and Miko were just walking behind them like parents, it felt like. Which is kind of weird when you think about it because he's dating her, but I'm not fully not talking about that on here. There's another thing that I can't talk about on here, which is kind of exciting, and it's I want to talk about it, but I don't, and I do. I also came to the realization I'm not that good of a Swiftie. Don't get me wrong, I love Taylor Swift. But I'm also not a crazy Swiftie. if you don't like her, you don't like her. To each their own. But what was I gonna say? But I don't know if y'all know, there's a test where you basically just write all of her songs, and I'm there's 275, 74, 270 something. I can't even get past 100. Which, frankly, it's impressive point blank to know 100 of one person's songs. But, yeah. Am I missing anything? Literally, Sarangini's exchange student thinks I'm crazy. She literally said, "You two are crazy," with me and Sarangini, and that Yage is the calm one. Which Yeah. Not gonna deny it. And also, like, specifically in weight training, because it's not an academic class, I'm very chaotic. So, yeah. I think that's everything I have to update y'all on. No, but there's just one thing. No, literally, Kyle told me I had to get up. Well, first, so me and Kyle, y'all, if this is your first vlog, Kyle's one of my best friends. And so Kyle sits here, I sit here, and Soph sits here in French. And so Kyle tells me, I go to tell Soph. I tell Soph, then I get up, go tell Yeji and Sarangini, because this is information that is very crucial and has been very prevalent. So, I have to keep all people informed. One of the French exchange students seemed so mean. Like, the way that she was death glaring everybody, I was like, oh. Like, I know I'm horrible at speaking French. That's been established, but you don't have to look at me like I'm the Antichrist. Okay, I'm gonna stop this now, because I will keep talking and get myself in trouble. Bye-bye. Today, we are venturing into Rigo's head class. It is quite a scary, daunting place.
So it's gonna be, sorry, I interrupted. It's gonna be a full segment of Rigo's POV. It's gonna be so fun. We have Kev. Look, not allegations if it's real. Oh my god! Oh my god!
You can't see me.
Yeah, you can.
The
Yeah, you
lighting's
can.
bad, you have to turn.
This is Alexis.
Oh,
This is Ian.
what are you guys doing in
got
class today?
kidnapped.
We are doing presentations from AP French. C'est terrible. Je
What
pense
is it?
que mon cerveau est
Why are you looking at me like that? See, look at
not lucky.
look at this short ass. I said unlucky.
Oh, what?
Dum dum. Wait, pause.
Je te déteste.
Okay, womp womp womp.
Il pense qu'il est le meilleur personne dans ce monde et c'est
I don't
très
speak
mal.
French.
C'est stupide. Il est stupide.
Is he?
C'est parce qu'il ne passerait pas le français.
Yeah. How's that?
Yeah, that's why I'm calling you ask.
What's up, little man? Mala.
You're so bad.
Struck by lightning.
Oh,
What?
that's evil.
Yeah.
That's very lizard of you.
Yeah,
was
it
being
is
a
very
lizard
lizard-
first.
It is very lizard of you.
Lizard first.
No, it is very lizard of you.
Don't be a slithering lizard.
He's sitting with my friends now because it's raining, and he's being a bowl of lunch.
What's new?
Yeah, like,
Why would you expect anything else? I'm done with him.
Okay.
It's tough. It's like all blinged out. Keep going. Walk faster. There you go. Wait, like or something? Yeah, don't yell.
Alexis.
No. Oh, these glasses are all wet, loser. What? My glasses aren't wet. What's up, man?
I'm just focusing on you because I can't record anyone.
Like you.
They don't like me?
Hate you.
Huh?
Evil.
Oh, they said your parents didn't like me. I was like, oh,
No.
me and your mom were bonding last night.
Kind of. Yeah, they kind of were. Okay.
Time for
I'm not leaving you with the camera.
Why?
Basti, why do you have a beanie on?
Gangsta.
You look bald.
He's gangsta.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Okay. What's happening here?
C'est mon Valentin parce que je suis célibataire. Elle s'appelle Trixie. Wait, what is it?
Trixie Caterpillar?
Wait, no, it's Trixie Heimlich Adams Mattel. Elle est très belle.
You look depressed.
I do.
Do you remember this guy?
Yes, I remember.
What's up, gang?
He's kind of hard to forget. One thing. There's more than one thing. But one thing very, 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 very prominently I have said on this channel. Don't do things to me if you don't want me to talk about them and or post them. I know that it is not the most mature way to go. Sue me. But I have full right. You can talk, actually, let me rephrase that. I know for a fact you talk about me. I just have more of a platform than you do. Sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. It's not my fault people don't like you. No. I'm trying not to be petty. Clearly it's not going well. But, yeah, seems I'm pissed a person off. And my thing is, I don't really know if I've talked about it on here because I was trying to respect his privacy, but dug your own grave here, bud. That was so cringy. But, basically, I just had this situation with this guy, and I used to be friends with him, and frankly, when I look back at it, I probably did have feelings for him, because I don't think it would hurt this much if I didn't. Or, hurted that much? It wouldn't have hurt that much. But, summary, like, because I don't want to do all the things. We're, like, DMing back and forth, and I ask him something that has been on my mind for, frankly, at this point, years. And so I ask him, phone's going the wrong way. I ask him, here we go. This is a quote, I need to ask this so I can fully move on. Did you ever care about me, or did I just care so much that you took advantage of my love for you? And the guy goes, look, bro, no hard feelings or none. There are hard feelings here. You should have moved on 2 years ago. Is he inherently wrong? No. But moving on has never been my strong suit. And I don't check my, like, message request often because it's either creepy old men, people who think that, I mean, like, there are also, oh my god, I don't like how this looks. This is, like, my biggest pet peeve is that, like, people get, like, they feel like they're entitled to a response from me. I'm like, A, I don't know you. B, I know. Like, especially, like, if you're just DMing me being like, one I get a lot is, do you have Snap? A, no. B, why would I give it to you if I did? That's my question. Hold on. Okay. I just, like, Oh, he sent that, and then I wrote out this long, like, paragraph being, like, just basically, like, trauma dumping. I can read y'all it. My part is very off. Well, part of it's cut off because I didn't screenshot the entire thing yet. Oh, God. Okay, to defend myself here, I don't know if I had the flu, technically. I had a cold, and I was sick, and I was high on cough medicine, and had not taken my antidepressants and my mood stabilizers in a fat sack, aka, like, 2-3 days. So, I wrote out this whole thing. It starts off with, I've been moving on for the past 2 years. Girl. I cared so much about you, and I know for a fact now that you never cared like that I did. I don't care if you see me as pathetic or weak, and then it goes on, and I don't know. But, yeah, instead of doing that, so I really wanted to send that, but then I kind of, like, took a second and was like, And so then I said, thank you for showing me you still are the piece of shit I thought you were. I still stand by that. Really, the way that he responded was the nail in the coffin that I needed. Like, I, like, knew that I never wanted to be friends with this guy again, but I also still needed closure in a way from what happened before, and that was kind of just, like, the cherry on top. And, like, I said it when it initially happened a few weeks ago. I said it then, I'll say it again. I'm Ferris Bueller. But, like, it's really just, like, hearing it from the horse's mouth that solidifies everything. And I think that frankly, it's just... But on Tuesday at 10:18 p.m., a account that has now either been deleted or something, which I know it was him because he made it his fucking name. Not judging. This is a quote. "It's been 3 weeks, bro. Stop posting about me. Also, don't cut off your corny ass response because you had to delete the first one because you was getting hate comments. If you gonna yell something at me, don't bitch out and block me right after." Was it a petty thing to do to not let him respond? Yes. Did I want to hear his response? Also, no. So, I chose peace. Overall, once again, I come back to what I have always said. Don't do things to me unless you want me to talk about them. There are very few things I don't talk about on this channel. Very few. It is my mental health, and frankly, that's because there's one person specifically who I go to school with who just loves to talk about it as well, and not positively. I do talk about mental health. I just don't talk about, like, my trauma. I don't lore drop all the time, because, frankly, I could, and I don't. I don't talk about, like, actively, like, chaotic situations, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't talk about, like, things that are, like, actively happening in my life. Like, I rarely will ever, unless it's positive, will, like, talk about, like, drama that's, like, happening, unless it's, like, a good thing. You know, not a good thing, but, like, say, like, in theory, like, if I were to find out, like, a guy likes me and I like him too, like, that's not drama, I guess it's just news, but, you know. But yeah, I've always stood by, like, don't do things to me unless you want me to talk about them. I understand. Not the most mature way to go. I understand that. But this YouTube channel is about Lex's life. And frankly, if something happens in my life, I'm going to share it. It's kind of how a vlog works. Oh, I hate to break that to you. But, yeah. I mean, my thing is, like, what he's mad about is I posted this thing on YouTube Shorts as well, I believe. But it's to the new song by Sydney Rose, which I have been obsessed with. Like, literally, I think it will most likely be on my Spotify Wrapped. But because this situation so perfectly encompasses the lyrics, it was just too good. I couldn't help myself. And I actually even was like, do I want to post this? And then I was like, fuck it. But this is, I mean, it's just like text, but... to me. I fear I win, which is what I said. But he's mad about that. And he's mad that I cut off my response. But I'm like, but then it just shows that I'm mad. Or like that I don't, like, it's kind of like I don't want to give a spoiler on what was gonna I don't know what I'm saying. But, yeah. Frankly, when I read the second round of DMs for the first time, I thought, ho's mad. Ho's mad. And then I thought, Alexis, you're not a 12-year-old boy. Why are you saying that? It's kind of like also with this guy, I just, you know, it doesn't matter. And like, whatever happened in the past, as much as it did hurt and does sometimes still hurt, he's not a part of my life anymore, and he never will be a part of my life. And I just think that, like, yeah, sure, can I be, what's the word I'm looking for? Thankful for the times that he and I had. But frankly now, you know, it's like, even with my other old friends, it's like, well, I guess that happened, you know? And it makes for a really good trauma salad or lore drop, but it's been years for both of them. And at the end of the day, it's like, it did take me that long to move on. Is that normal? Probably not. But I'm also a person who is very emotional, and I'm very stubborn. So whether or not for good or for better or for worse, that stubbornness can lead me into some situations. And I just feel like I don't know if I'll ever 112% move on from my old ex-best friend, because, well, she was my best friend for like 5 years. And frankly, I wish her all the best, you know, even if she continues to talk shit about me. So cool. The people at your school don't like me. Why would I ever be at your school again? Like, frankly, I swear there's just something in the people who go to that school. It's just like, you have to hate me, you know? It's like in your blood. And frankly, so what? And like, it's also like, there's a specific, I mean, this is very general, like, this is very much like stereotypically, or like stereotyping the school, but like, most of the time, there's a very specific type of person who goes to that school, and those are not the people I associate with anymore. And they're very much not the people who are healthy and good for me. So, I just like, if all of the people at your school hate me, that's great. Hopefully, I will never, ever, 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 ever have to step foot onto the grounds of your school ever again. Because my two big sisters went to that school. And so when Lissy was a senior last year, I rarely, but I still did have to go to events sometimes. And that was that, you know? And like, I used to try really hard to be popular and be like well liked and like quote unquote cool. And frankly, I still do feel like I should try and do that. And I don't think that like that's an abnormal thing for a 13, 14, or like 12 to like 14-year-old girl to have. And even now, where I have come to A, accept myself more, and B, realize that like, who cares what's cool and what's not? Like, I would much rather just do something that I like. Coming into realizing that, and realizing that like, I'm not gonna just be friends with people because it like boosts my social status. I'd like to believe I've started to blossom into who I will be in life, and I like to believe that 98% of the time I am unequivocally myself, you know? I'm never trying to be someone I'm not, you know? And like trying to be like this cool girl who like just doesn't care. I care a lot. I care about everything. And it's like, people think that caring's a bad thing, which I'm like, if it is to you, it is, you know? I'm not living your life, you're not living my life, you know? We have different caps, you know? And I just don't, as much as caring about people can hurt, there's a lot of good. And I think that I care so much because it's just who I am, you know? And I love to show love, and I love to feel loved, and I love to let people know that I love them, you know, and that I care, and that I'm paying attention. And so whether or not that's, like today, the person I sit next to in English was saying, like, they don't have anything to put their, like, school stuff in. So I brought them, like, my eyebrows are uneven, sorry. So I brought them, like, a folder to put their, like, papers in. Or, like, there's this one guy that I know who reminds me a lot of Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. And so, like, I have a bunch of Tsum Tsums. If you know what that is, you know what that is. They're basically, like, little figurines. And so, like, I found one of Eeyore and gave it to him. Bracelets. That's a big way I show my love, is that, like, I like to show that I notice and I pay attention. You know? And I also have a very good memory, hence why it's also so hard for me to move on, because I remember things that most people wouldn't. And I just remember everything. You know, not necessarily academically, unfortunately, but when it comes to people, I'm very like locked in, you know? And that could just be me being an there's a word for it, and I don't know how to say it. I do know how to say it, but just like at this moment I don't know how to say it. I just notice everything. And that's an ADHD thing, where it's an ADHD and an anxiety thing. And so I just don't know. But at the end of the day, don't do things to me unless you want me to talk about them. I also, unless I'm talking about, like, my friends, do not name drop. So, it's up for interpretation who this could be about. That's what got me in trouble the first time. But yeah, I'm gonna stop recording now, and I'm gonna go write out some points for my French video. Oh, did I? Yes. Oh my god. These are horrible. I take these back. If that's not me in a picture. That was today. Sorry, Gini took it. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I just, like, I want to be unapologetically myself. And I've learned that if people don't like it, that's okay. Does it hurt? Yeah. But they're not my person. They're not my people. They're not the people who I'm gonna surround myself with. And so, if you don't like me, you don't like me. That's okay. But I'm not gonna apologize for it. But yeah, once again, don't do things to me unless you want me to talk about them. And that is all I have for y'all today. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and the share button if you please, and turn on all notifications so you never miss an upload. Once again, season 3 of Racing Rundown. And if you don't know what Racing Rundown is, Racing Rundown with Lex is what this channel is called. But it is my series on F1 where I basically recap and lay out the basics and explain all the chaos and beauty and fun that comes with F1. And my table is shaking and so the camera is shaking. Regardless. Once again, season 3, the F1 basics video comes out in 2 weeks. And you should check it out. You know, kind of like work really hard on it. Regardless, I love you all. Make good decisions and don't do bad things. Once again, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the share button, please, and turn on all notifications so you never miss my upload.